Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. So nice to see you. It is time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That's where you give me a specific question and I give you a specific answer. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And a special thank you. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. First of all, Lisa Harmon, thank you so much for being a member and for the very generous super sticker. And Laura T, thank you so much for being a member and for the generous super sticker. Nalini, you've been a member for 11 months. That's fabulous. Special shout out to you and to all the members and moderators. Thank you everyone so much for being here and for your support of this channel. All right, let's get her going. Oh, and thank you for the happy anniversary messages. Most appreciated. All right. You know the deal. We are doing specific questions. You give me a specific question, I'll give you a specific answer. Let's do this thing. And wait a minute, just scrolling through. Baby cakes. I got skipped yesterday for the Friday reading. I'm so sorry. So you know what? Let's just start out and let's give Baby Cakes a single card to end the week, and then we'll come back and get you your question in order. How about that? I am so sorry. And Lisa Hartman, for the record, this morning, 2 cards fell on the floor, 8 of Swords and Knight of Cups. I'm getting rid of my prison through love. That is beautiful. 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords reversed. That is beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. That is fabulous. And once again, thanks for that very generous super sticker. Most appreciated. Okay, so Baby Cakes, your week has been hard. I am so sorry. This is your card for the week. This is your Friday card that I missed yesterday. It has been hard and you're tired, but you know what? You're going to get through it. You just have to be like the fish and swim through it, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Seriously. Just take good care of yourself in the meanwhile. It's been hard. All right, here we go. Let's get going. And the first question I see is Martha Vink. Thanks so much for being here, Martha. Yesterday, when my dog Bo came inside, he was limping. Did he just misstep and hurt his foot, or is something more critical? He let me feel his foot and leg, and nothing seems to be hurting. So let's take a look. What do we see here? What you might be seeing, obviously I'm not a doctor. If you have a question, of course, you're going to have to go to your vet. But what you might be seeing is the beginning of something that will end up being a chronic issue. May just crop up once in a while now. You can mention it to the vet the next time you're at the vet, unless it comes up again soon. But for now, I think you're fine. All right, Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Next question is Lisa Harmon. Once again, Lisa, thanks for being a member. And again, thank you for the super sticker. I'm in Hinton, West Virginia, and they're calling for rain this afternoon. I would like to know if Spirit has any message for me. Let's take a look. You know, it's really about trusting yourself. It's about trusting yourself, and it's about recognizing that you are now in your life creating a chapter of your life that is different than any other. And it is a chapter where you have a lot of agency, a lot of control to create whatever you want. And in this, you are certainly creating healing, but you're creating something else too. And it's really about it's not just about your healing, it's about your spiritual growth. And so just recognizing that even though there has been so much difficulty recently and honestly throughout your whole life, that there is something here now that is new. It's a new energy, and it's an energy of your own agency, your own source, your own creation. And it's just important to know that and trust that. All right. And once again, thank you. All right. Kanchan Verma, nice to see you. I get into this negative low vibration energy frequency where I think maybe it's better off if I should leave this and get admission anywhere and get the degree that most people do. But then after seeing how far I've come, I think maybe I shouldn't give up, or maybe I could have it. It's the turmoil between can I really do it, or if it's meant to be, or am I just wasting my years? Tasks that are left for the future, job, finance, wedding, then the biological clock for kids, parents getting old, or such thoughts make me feel depressed sometimes. I want to know if I should continue working on this goal or move from this. And we're also going to ask, though, if there's a third option. What if there's a different way to the same goal that you haven't thought about? So, continuing on the goal as is, you are actually getting somewhere. It is actually happening. Like, I'm not seeing what the problem is. It doesn't feel like you're barking up the wrong tree. It feels like you are actually moving forward and you're getting somewhere. And so if you are indeed actually moving forward and getting somewhere, I think you could just keep doing that. Now, if you change your course of study, change your whole energy, and do something completely different, you will be less happy. If you do that, you will be more expedient, but expedient to what exactly? And then we say, well, is there another way to achieve your goal, but also take care of some of the things you're concerned about? And the answer is, I feel like there may be a way to achieve your goal more expediently. And that might be the thing you want to look at. But I wouldn't give up on your goal. Oh my gosh, no. All right. Hey, Justine, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emoji. Will paying my mom the amount of money resolve the current issue I'm having with her? We're not communicating well at the moment, and I just want this to be over with already. So giving her the money will certainly help things. And I think you should just give her the money. But there's larger issues here. And the larger issue really is that she's stressed about some other things going on and is kind of taking that out on you. And you probably need to know that, but also forgive that, but also try to have some boundaries around that. And you are frustrated in your life right now and taking it out on her. And you probably also need to know that, and she needs to know that as well. So, all of that should help. Hey, Caroline McLaughlin, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being here today. The next question that I see is Melissa Grosso. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. A friend invited me to a yoga retreat. Not many details available, and this friend can sometimes be flighty. Is this something I should go on? Is it worth the money? No, don't go. Behold, you have seen the red flags. You've seen the red flags pointing out the red flags. Sorry, but that was just pretty clear. Laura T, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Okay, my little online tarot reading store. Will it grow, please? Let's take a look. And I'm going to tell you something. When we talk about our business, you can have a small business, but never have a little business. Oh, no. The word little is derogatory even when it's not meant that way. It's still like, oh, it's a little business. It's like condescending. So even though you don't mean it that way, And I'm saying this not only to you, Laura, but to everybody. The word little can be an energetic drain. So, just saying. That would be a fun newsletter topic, to talk about the word little. That'd be fun. All right, so your boutique online tarot reading store absolutely can grow. You've got real talent. You've got real creativity. It absolutely can grow. You have to believe in it. You have to see it. You have to work it. You have to promote it. But if you can do that, you got the juice, girl. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You can do this. You should do this. Nalini, so nice to see you. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. My job and apartment are both in question. Should I be looking for a new job and or apartment at this time? All right. So, apartment. The apartment is in question. You should at least have a sense. I don't know if you should be actively looking, but you should be having a sense of where or how you could jump if you need to jump. Do I think you're going to need to jump? Yeah, maybe. If it were to happen, it would happen this summer too, I think. So yeah, you should be looking around for an apartment or another living situation. Now, your job. Oh, Laura T, thank you. Thank you for the generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. Not one, but 2 super stickers. That's so kind. I appreciate that so much. All right, so Nalini, your job. Your job. I am less worried about your job than I am about your apartment, I think. I think your job is likely to continue. I'm not sure how much you like your job. So I feel like you should be casually looking for another job just because I think you're not happy. But I don't really think your job is in jeopardy right this minute. The apartment, I'm not so sure about. So yes, you should be looking for both of them. The job, I don't think is urgent right now. The apartment could become urgent. And in terms of seeking and finding, you will feel when it comes to finding an apartment, you'll feel like you're not finding what you need, and then you'll find something great. And if you casually seek a job, you won't find anything right away, but I don't think you need anything right away, but eventually you'll find something really good. All right, February, nice to see you. Would like to know what messages Spirit Divine would like to convey. All righty. It's all about your creativity. It's about making sure your creativity is woven into every single thing that you do. And it's about listening to your own voice more than you listen to the voices of others who have tried to discourage you. Listen to your own voice more than you listen to the voices of others who have tried to discourage you. Seriously, there's your message. Adrija, nice to see you. You met Dee in person? Very good, very good. You like him? Any interest from his end or nothing at all? Let's take a look. I'm thinking there is interest on both sides, but I'm also thinking there's a problem. So interest, yes, but also a problem. What's the problem? Excuse me. What's the problem? There's definitely interest. I wonder if the problem is geography, logistics, something of that nature. There may be a logistical issue. So it may not be simple, but there is definitely interest. Adriana Belange, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Would I be able to save the money needed to attend the healing class in Virginia Beach next year? Oh, is that at the Atlantic Research Center? A lot of interesting things happen in Virginia Beach. Would you be able to save the money needed to attend this for next year? It would require some significant sacrifice, but you could do it. Yes, you could do it. Ben, Libra does tarot. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Next question I see, Trey Cameron. What's the energy of me getting into psychic work? Good or bad? Do I even have the talent? I think you're not ready. I think for the future, it's a thought. I think it's absolutely a thought, something you absolutely should consider. I don't think you're ready yet. I don't think you're ready emotionally. I don't think you're compartmentalized enough. But if you were to study and work with it, I would say by the time 3 years had passed, you could really kick some serious metaphysical ass and would be really good at it. Now, if you wanted to do it sooner and you wanted to do it, in a limited fashion, maybe working some local psychic fairs, things of that nature, you could probably pull that off pretty quick. If you wanted to work a psychic hotline, you could pull that off today. So depends on your level of where you want to position yourself. If you want to position yourself essentially in the Burger King of psychics, you're ready. Go do it now. If you want to, and you could start there and learn there. If you'd really want to sort of put yourself out in the world as someone building a career, I think you could do that within 3 years or in about 3 years. So I do kind of like it for you with those caveats. Jeannie Mnuchin, nice to see you. Oh, no, Kitty. Okay, your kitty. He has eaten something he shouldn't have again. Took him to the vet, waiting to see if it will pass on its own. For you, what should you be focusing on now? Okay. So, first of all, let's start with Kitty. Will this pass on its own? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. I think so, but it's going to take some time and perhaps some encouragement. There may be some encouragement that needs to happen. So maybe it's not a surgery, but maybe there's an irrigation or something else to promote it. So that's an interesting thing. And for you, what you should focus on things that make you happy right now in the moment. Focus on continuing the things you have started. Focus on learning, creating, doing all the things that you want to do in the ways that you want to do them. It doesn't have to be one thing or another. Although I would say that I feel like, honestly, and maybe just because I'm watching it and really enjoying it, your new full-length one-person production really needs to figure out where it's going next, because it's good and it needs to go to its next places. So that might be a focus. All right. Yolanda, there's a reorganization of management at work. Will I get a new position? Who's losing their jobs? And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, so let's start with job loss. Will there be people around you who lose their jobs? I mean, I feel like a lot of it's going to be at the higher, more managerial levels is where there's going to be changes. Will there be any changes in terms of the people who are actively supervising you in your life right now? Yes, there may be one person. I don't know if they're losing their job or just reassigned, though. Will you get a promotion? I think you might get a raise or something like that for length of time there. There may be some sort of a promotion that could be. How much does this reorganization affect you? I don't think it makes things worse. It might make things a little better. Okay. Jenny, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. My question is, do I fly to the East Coast to visit my family in Ohio and New York this fall or sooner, manifesting plane tickets? Okay, so do it in the fall, do it sooner. My question is, do you really want to? I mean, if you need to or have to, you'll be able to. And I think early fall is fine. And I think you will. I think early fall is fine. I think it's fine, but I also feel like it's not like the most fun thing. It just feels like there's a lot tied up in it. And it's more like a should or a have to than a fun or a want to, but it does feel necessary. All right, Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Any messages on why I'm feeling tired and not feeling motivated? Well, I think some of it really is physical. I think some of it is related to physical health issues that are ongoing. I think some of it is kind of mental, emotional, that kind of thing, not feeling excited, not feeling engaged. And I think some of it has to do with self-care. There might need to be a dietary change. There might need to be a change in the way that you exercise. I feel like there might need to be some change in how you take care of yourself. This only feels like a spiritual issue in the sense that all self-care and all healing on some level is spiritual, but it feels more really like a health issue, physical health and mental emotional health. And that's sort of, we can address that in spiritual ways, especially with self-care. And that does seem to be the thing. All right, Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. How long is it going to take me to find another car? I know this has been so hard. I'm so sorry. Honestly, you're going to have better luck than you think. It's going to take a minute and it's going to feel impossible. And then you will find something that is really great. I'm going to say 3 or 4 weeks, which I realize is a long time to be without a car. But I do think you'll find something great. All right. JF1, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Laura, my small tarot boutique will grow. Yes, see, there you go. Exactly. All right, hang on 1 second. I just overscrolled. Nalini, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing that right now. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Hang on, just overscrolled. Here we are, JF1. That's what I'm looking for. There you are. I just left an emergency eye clinic who tried to tell me my pain was a sty forming. Most definitely not. Explained further, they agreed and referred me to a doctor. So I don't see the question. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Here's the rest. This pain is not the same. I'm frustrated, feeling hopeless. I don't understand why anyone can't fix this, and it's getting worse with the meds. Will the new referral be worth it, or do I need to look at bigger places? Man, so hard. I am so sorry. And I got to say, I feel like in the U.S., the healthcare system is just getting worse and worse. This is so hard. I really hope to see some improvement soon. But this is hard, and yeah, you have to really advocate for yourself. And you're in pain, and it's scary, and it's frustrating. I'm so sorry. So let's take a look. This new referral, will this new referral be worth it? It is probably more of the freaking same. You need a referral to a high-level specialist. Whether that's related to a university, it might be going to a different city. I'm not saying you have to go to a different state or really, really far away. But like where I am in Florida, which is like 30 miles north of West Palm, this would be like the sign of, oh, you're going to have to go to Miami to get that. It's going to be Miami or Orlando, right, for where I am. So wherever you are, whatever those cities are, that's where you need to go. Kimberly, I accepted a new job in accounting. Congratulations. Very good. I know that's not what you want to be doing in the long term, but we do need that financial support right now. Do I see this working out for now? Well, it's good for now. You're going to want to do this. You say, do I see it working out long term? You don't really want to do this long term. You want to do it long enough until you can get the thing you really want to do to get going. And I think this job will help that happen. I really do think this will help that happen. So I think this is good. Oh my goodness, I skipped a few. I know why I skipped a few too. I'm going back. Okay. Elizabeth is my work job key at my car, my home, my school, or my job. Oh, how frustrating. I am so sorry. So let's see. Do we think it's in the car? Do we think it's at home? Do we think it's at school? Do we think it's at the job? I think it's at your home. I think if you look in your home, you'll find it. Swati, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Any chance of relocation in June? Maybe, but I think it would be closer to August than June, honestly. Okay. Andrea 54, Hector, nice to see you. I'm an Aries. 3 years ago, I was with an air sign, and out of the blue, he hit me up on Facebook talking about getting together. Why all of a sudden he wants to get together? That is a great question. And I just want to say big thanks to JF1, not only for being a member, but for the very generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, Andrea, here we go. So he has hit you up out of the blue. What's up? Yeah, he's trying to get laid. He remembers a nice connection between the two of you. He's remembering the nice parts, not the difficult parts. I think you're probably remembering the difficult parts. You do you, but I'm really strongly feeling like this is a problem. I find this person problematic. I think there's a reason you've not been with this person, and it should probably stay that way. But you do what you think is best, certainly. But I just find this person problematic. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. A message from your mom. Your mom is really sorry that so much is so difficult. And she recognizes it was difficult for her too. And she recognizes that she didn't always have the wherewithal to make it better for her, let alone make it better for you. She is grateful for your kindness. She is grateful for your good heart. She is grateful for your spiritual path. She wants you to be more patient with yourself, and she wants you to have more fun, and she wants you to take good care of yourself. All of those things. All right. And again, just a real big thanks to everyone who's been helping out today with super chats and super stickers. Much appreciated. Your generosity is noted. All right. Next up would be Aria Wilson. Is this guy that I'm going to go on a date with soon looking for a long-term relationship? I feel like even when you ask people that, they don't really know what they want. It's true. Sometimes they lie unintentionally, and sometimes they really just don't know what they want. It's so true. So what do we think? The guy you're going on a date with soon, what's he looking for? I think he is literally looking for marriage, but I think he's looking for a traditional relationship. And you've got to look at how does he view a traditional relationship? And do you view it the same way? So I think he is looking for long term, but there's a caveat there. He has a very specific view of what that would look like. Make sure that matches your view. And let me say a huge thank you. A huge thank you. Hang on one second here. A huge thank you to Carolyn McLaughlin for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Michelle F., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I want to ask if the universe has any messages for me today. And thanks so much for using members-only emojis as well. Yeah, the message for you is to be very, very careful what you're attaching yourself to and be careful how you tell your stories. If something is making you feel good and working well for you and that's good, and it feels good and that's all good, then let it be good. But if you suspect there's something darker going on and you're BSing yourself, then you need to listen to the truth for real. Do not buffer yourself from the truth. Let me know if that makes any sense. SJ. My daughter has received some disturbing news this week from a tarot reader, and she's very stressed about it. Should she be this worried? So that can be so many different things. And let me just give a blanket statement. Okay. If anyone has received information from a tarot reader that is disturbing to them, that's going to fall in a couple of different categories, very likely. One is this person is fraudulent and is trying to get you to spend more money. There's an evil curse. There's a dark cloud. There's, something bad's going to happen and you need to give me money to stop it. If it's that kind of thing, yes, it's disturbing and it's all BS. That's fraud. That's not a reading. Don't let them commit fraud. Don't give them more money. So that's one. Another is the reader saw something but was inexperienced and just bad at their job. Okay, example. I had a client who went to a reader at a psychic fair who said that she and her husband would be getting divorced in September. This is many, many, many years ago. They're still married. And she came to me and said, "Is this true?" And what I saw was there would be some kind of disturbance in the household in September. And indeed there was. It had to do with their house. Something broke in their house and it was a big deal. So there was something broken in the house in September. It was not the marriage that was broken. So we could see that something did happen. The reader did pick up on it. But what the actual interpretation was wrong and poorly delivered. So that's the other possibility. That's another possibility. The other possibility is that the reader has given a piece of information that's kind of innocuous, but the person sort of grabs onto it and turns it into a whole story in their head. Another possibility is that the reader sees the truth that the client doesn't want to see. So those are the kinds of disturbing information that there could be. Which do I think is what happened here? I think oh my gosh, JF1, you're in Houston. Yeah, one would think they would be able to figure it out in Houston. So maybe, but you may have to go to some specialist elsewhere. Okay, so the reader that she saw seems okay. The information that she heard, I think, was poorly delivered, poorly worded, poorly interpreted. To me, from what I can see right now, this is not looking like fraud or intentional fraud. It's looking like something poorly delivered, poorly interpreted, and poorly received. So The short answer, that was the very, very long explanation, but the short answer to your question, should your daughter be as worried and upset as she is? No. No. And she needs to look at whatever the reader said. There may be a truth adjacent to what was said. You know, like think about the example of you're getting divorced in September versus you're going to have a flood in your basement in September. You could see how those things would look similarly in the cards, a disturbance in the household. But an inexperienced reader would interpret, you know, that's a bad interpretation. I think you got something like that. That's my guess. So I would say the truth is something adjacent, not what we're looking at, or not what you were told. The truth is adjacent, not what the reading told. So not to worry so much. That would be my guess. And definitely come back and give me more information if you want. I'm always happy to help fix things that other readers break. Selma, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm recovering from heartbreak after intense shadow work. Oh my goodness. Is there anything the universe wants me to know in that context? Okay. So you're really going through it here. The universe wants you to know this is a good practice, but while you're doing this practice, you can't live there. You can't live there. You have to stay in your mundane life as well. And you have to allow this healing process to run in the background. And you have to do it in balance. It is good to feel your feelings and it is good to know your feelings, but you also have to find your way forward. Don't get too comfortable in this shadowy place. And I know it's not comfortable there, but we can become comfortable with great discomfort. Ben, Libra does tarot. So nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. How can I get my spiritual mojo back? I've been feeling very flat the last few weeks, which I've put down to changing jobs and needing to settle. Hope it's nothing more serious. So let's take a look. The job change has been a lot. I think that is a lot of it. I think you're going through a number of changes all at once, but it's leading you to something good. I think in terms of coming to a place of feeling more spiritually connected again, I think what you need to do, if you go straight for spirituality, I think that's not going to work. I think you have to go for fun. And it doesn't even have to be a spiritual thing. It could be music. It could be going out with friends. I think you need more fun. And as you open up to more fun, then the spiritual juices will start to flow as well. That's what I think. Okay, SJ, thanks so much. She was actually told someone is out to kill her, which obviously has her really upset and scared, but she can't call the police because she would sound crazy. Right. So my question for that is, did they ask for some kind of money to put protection on her spiritually? That would be my question to that. So yeah, but otherwise, what would be adjacent to that? Someone's angry with her. Someone's upset with her. Someone feels hurt by her. That might be true. Someone is stabbing her in the back at work. That could be true. But someone out to kill her? Yeah, no. She does not need to worry about that. Oh, Michelle, that made sense. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right. Okay, Denise Woods. Jerry wants to know, will his disability go through? I think it's going to need some help. You may need an attorney. Eventually, yes, but you may need to try it more than once. You may need an attorney to do it. And what do your spirits want you to know? Denise, your spirits want you to know that you're not alone and that you have friends and you need to spend time with friends. You need to enjoy friends. She said no money. Okay. So yeah, I think that was just a well-intentioned but bad reader. Have her call me. Yes. Okay. Thank you, SJ. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'd be more than happy to speak with her. Yeah, I'm not worried that someone's going to try to kill her. No. And I'm sorry she's had that experience. All right. Alvaro Hernandez, thanks for being here. I suspect that my girlfriend has been cheating on me. What's happening there? Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know if she's cheating, but I think there is some definite pulling away in your current relationship. I think you're going to need to talk to her, but don't talk to her about what she's doing. Talk to her about what she's feeling. This is not about what she's doing, it's about what she's feeling. And it is serious. Your relationship is threatened. But I don't think it's necessarily threatened by another person. I think it's threatened by something that's not happening for your girlfriend in this relationship. So talk to her about what she's feeling and how she's experiencing this relationship with you. That's your best bet. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. May I please have a wrap-up card? I missed yesterday. Monday's card was the Page of Cups reverse. Please and thank you, and thanks for using members-only emojis. So wrapping up your week, starting with the Page of Cups reversed, ending with the Three of Wands. I think you did a very good job kind of this week bringing things from the subconscious to the conscious, bringing things from the wounding to the healing. I think this week you did a lot that was very transformational. And I have also pulled for you the Messenger Rabbit. And so I feel like your mediumship skills are increasing. You may have seen some evidence of that. All right. Oh, Kenshin, that's so kind. You just made my day. That feels so good. I was really waiting for your live. I'm going to ask Mother. I trust nobody but your advice more. Thank you so much. That's so kind. All right. Pip, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Hi, Christiana. Just wondering if there's a message about getting more tarot clients. I got to pay for the StarCon trip. Paid the deposit, though. Perfect. Okay, so here we go. Getting more tarot clients. You absolutely can. Build your community. You can do this. You can do this. Do not be discouraged. You have to really market yourself and build your business. Don't think about it as getting clients. Think about it as building your business. And so you shall. Rosemarie, so nice to see you. What do my spirit guides and universe want me to know? All right, let's take a look. To use your voice and to trust what you see and what you know. Someone around you is trying to gaslight you. Someone is trying to get you to believe that what you're experiencing and what you're seeing isn't happening, isn't true. Stand firm in what you know. All right, Ren Geronimo, looking for some general guidance. All right, here we go. Look to the future and think about what you want. Allow your wants to be important. Feel like you have authority to make decisions for yourself. It feels like you have felt limited in these ways. The more that you feel in control of your own decisions and your own future, the better you're going to do. Smile Soul 20, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Do my angels have a message for me? Your angels want you to know that the things that you want in life are absolutely available for you, but it's as if it feels scary to go get them. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. That's really the key. Do not be afraid. Okay, and I'm only going to do one question per person, so I'm taking the first question I see. Teresa, yes, same center, I think. Melissa Bishop, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Should we buy land and homestead? What an interesting question. It would not be easy, but it would be fun. I I think it's a matter of timing. I think it's a really good idea. I just don't know if now is the right time. So think about the timing. Quinn Kilharius, Renata, it's so nice to see you here. Thanks for being here. Something weird has been happening to me. Sometimes I think I see things like shadows of people in the corner of my eyes. Is my mind playing tricks on me, or is this something spiritual? Oh, this happens to a lot of us. We all have names. I call it the fairies, but we all have names for it. Oh my gosh. Is that Oh, no worries, Trey. No worries. I'm glad I answered the question I did, though, because I was happy to answer that. That was the one. Yep, that was the one. All right. So, Renata, Quinn Kilharius. I just hearing you talk about it, that's such a familiar thing to me. I believe it is spiritual, and I believe it's just the awareness of the energies that are around us. But let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I think these are the energies that are always around you, and it's just to make you feel supported. That's all. That's all. And you can ask them when that happens. You can say, don't tell them to show themselves because they won't. Just say, what do you want me to know? And see what you get. Or get to your tarot cards right away and pull a card. Teresa, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Can you give some insight on how Jay feels about me? I wonder what your relationship with Jay is currently, because this is some weird stuff. I feel like there is some connection between the two of you, whether that's history, you've known each other for a while, family shared, something. But I also feel like this person cuts you no slack whatsoever and is very, very stubborn where you're concerned. So I don't know that this person feels anything, but certainly has some very specific behaviors. That's what I would say. Let me know if that makes any sense. Okay. Yes, I do. Renata, I do remember your name. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, Rosemary, it resonates and you know who it is. Okay. All right. All right. Hang on one second. Just rolling back. Looking for where I am. Where am I? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Here it is. I found it. Okay. And it's Emily Roro. Thanks for being here. I want to know if my boyfriend Sebastian is coming back to me. Let's take a look. I don't think it's in his mind to do so right now. That doesn't mean he won't in the future, but right now it's not in his mind. Oh, Jenny, thanks for that feedback. You uncovered what I did not think about. I feel I should, but not wanting to go just because I should. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Leslie Jones, nice to see you. Should I go to the physiotherapy facility close to my house or the one close to my university? All right. I like the one closer to your university much better. Close to house, close to university. We like this one much better. Oh, Teresa, we've been in the same friend group for a while and gives mixed messages. Interesting. Very stuck in his ways. Got it. Got it. Oh, Renata, yeah. I don't think it's a mental issue. It could be signs of schizophrenia, but the fact, okay, I'm not a doctor, but here's the thing. If you were there, the fact that you're able to see it and phrase the question and deal with it, probably not schizophrenia, probably not. I know. There is a thin line between psychic and psychotic. I get that. But no. I'm going to say psychic, not psychotic. All right. Oh, TK, we would love to have you come back. Oh, my golly gosh. TK, Karen Tillich, what career or job will help me come back to Florida in a few years? I wish to either die in Canada or Florida. The Floridian in me is still alive. And right, and I mean, that's like a whole thing. You know, the Canadians, you know, as you know, Florida is like a province in Canada, right? We tease ourselves about that. So that's so funny. That's so good. Okay. So what career or job will help you come back to Florida in a few years? Nothing that you can think about right now. Do I think you will be able to come back to Florida in a few years? I think it's all going to depend on family stuff, on marriage, on that kind of thing. So it may not, it may happen, it may not happen. I want it to happen, of course. But I think you're just going to have to follow the breadcrumbs for now and just sort of bloom where you're planted right now. And I have to say thank you to Yolanda for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, next question I see is from Adihan Ness. What does the universe want me to know? The universe wants you to know that it's okay to just relax and be happy and enjoy your life. And sometimes it's hard for you to feel okay doing that because so many people are suffering and there's so much that's wrong in the world. And that's true. As a Floridian, I'm having a very hard time right now, just relaxing and enjoying when I know that so much is wrong. But you know, if we do not relax and enjoy, we will have no strength to fight the fight. So relax and enjoy. Oh, Betty Flesher, you're so correct. Had an amazing breakthrough. Yeah, shows in the cards. Perfect. All right. Okay, Shinam Butt. When will this person contact you back? I don't know if they will. They might. And if they do, it'll be within the next 9 days. Okay, Fallen Angel is looking for an angel message. And the message is, right now, take care of your own stability. That's the important thing, your own stability. Take care of your own stability. That's what matters. Teresa, I agree with Kansha, and I really value your wisdom. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Caroline, also, can we say, oh yeah, to the amazing afterglow for next year's StarCon, right? Instead of just 30 days, it's forever. It's like until the next StarCon starts again. The afterglow ends when the next StarCon begins. It's like a permanent afterglow. A full year to watch every recording. And a lot of us are going to do monthly things in the lounges. I'll do a monthly class in the lounge. So and the ticket price is not going to increase. So cool, right? And let me say a big thank you to Betty Flesher. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your membership and thank you very much for the super chat. That's very generous. Madiha Ness, I'm working on that. Right? It's hard. Okay, Fatima. Karen, maybe I should marry an American. That's possible. That could happen. Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, here we are. Okay. So, Fatima, what does Spirit want me to know? That you get to choose, that you have choices in life. And I think there are people looking for you to do things for them. And if you want to, great. If you don't want to, I think there's certain situations where you can say no, and it's okay to say no. Okay, Faith, does Jay still love me? He still thinks about you. Jay still thinks about you. I don't know about love, but definitely still thinks about you. Sitel, how to make sense of my life? Okay, how to make sense of your life? Be grateful for the things that make you happy and trust spirit for the rest. I think that's the best any of us can do. Truthfully, do I have any gifts? And I think you're probably talking about psychic gifts. And I think you are actually probably good at mediumship and should study that. Mediha Ness, I'll start a piggyback for StarCon, even if I can't fly. It would be great to join online. Right. Online is good. I mean, of course, it's more fun to be in person, of course. But online is pretty great, and you can eat your own food, and you don't have to travel anywhere. And it's immersive. Like, you really feel like you went somewhere, and, and you will make great friends. So, yeah, it's fine. Online is great. It's a great option. That's why we do it. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. It's last call for readings, y'all. If I accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate your question. If you haven't asked, now's the time. I'll be back Monday, of course, with your 3-card weekly reading. Thank you, everyone. Oh, YouTube deleted your question, Lydia. We'll get that question in. I'll wait for you. Rosemarie, I just want to let you know I think you're wonderful, awesome. I cannot wait to bless you financially. I think you're very generous, blessing everyone with a free reading. You deserve the best. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Okay, I appreciate that. Divine Abundance, what is coming toward me in love? I think you're learning how to make better choices in love. And I think what's coming towards you in love is options, and you will get to choose. I think there'll be more than one candidate. And it may take a minute before you find the one who's right for you. Oh, Divine Abundance, thank you so much for your kind words. And I am waiting for Lydia's question. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It is last call for readings right now. And, of course, StarCon tickets are going to be available very, very soon. And it is appreciated. Like, get your tickets early. That's the important thing. And if you're not sure, like, it's easy to switch. If you buy an online ticket and suddenly you can come in person, that's easy to switch. If you buy an in-person ticket and you're going to have to come online, also really, really easy to switch. So it's all good either way. That's the thing. All right. So I am waiting for Lydia's question. And what shall I tell you in the meantime? You know what I'm going to tell you in the meantime? TikTok. I have my over 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I can go live there now. And so if you're not on TikTok and you want to be, then be there and find me, Christiana Gaudet Tarot. If you are there, follow me. Because I'm going to need some kind people there when I go live for the first time. I am kind of nervous about it. All right, so Lydia, I am not seeing your question. Oh, here it is. There it is. Lydia, as things are difficult financially, we took a step back in the relationship. We are talking way less and focusing on individual stuff. Are things going to be okay? Oh, Lydia, I'm so sorry. No problems. So the thing is, what you're doing is dealing on the day-to-day, but I think what you want to do is just iterate and reiterate that you do love each other and you do plan on a relationship, and I think it'll be fine. I think it's fine. Did I have a nice anniversary? Thanks for asking, Betty. Yes, we really did. It was very, very nice. very good and involve chocolate. And anything that involves chocolate, of course, is very, very nice. So, yes, most appreciated. And you know what I really had a nice of? I had a nice 27 years of marriage, and I'm hoping for as many more as we could possibly have together. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And I am really blessed in that way. And so thank you for your kind wishes. My friends, readings are available. Today's pretty booked, but I've got some time available tomorrow. Your link to go ahead and book is available right in the description. Reach out. I've got openings for next week as well. I want to thank all of you so very much. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.